The Delaware, Lackawanna, and Western Railroad is often praised, at least by Steamtown National Historic Site, for being a railroad that was always on the cutting edge of the latest technologies. As such, the railroad was known to experiment a little. Here we have some rare footage of one such experiment. The DL&W Scranton shops turned out a square-bodied coach intended for commuter service. They called it a Comet coach. The coach was tested in many different kinds of service, including here on the Lackawanna Limited. The Comet was a uniquely painted car, with a solid maroon paint instead of the DL&W's usual maroon and gray or green paint schemes. The lettering on top of the car left no room for guesswork as to whose car it was, though. The Comet proved to be too sparse and utilitarian for its time, however, and no further Comet cars were ever built. The Blue Comet, a legendary name for a legendary train. Even for such a legend, the history of the Blue Comet is unknown to many. CSX inaugurated the Blue Comet as part of their Big Blue PR strategy in 1992. The idea was to offer a luxury passenger sightseeing train wherever CSX ran through some place that looked nice, which limited the Blue Comet's route availability considerably. The Blue Comet suffered from branding issues, however, as the Big Blue and Blue Comet initiatives were often blended together in unfortunate ways. The train was discontinued in 2005. Some of the passenger cars found their way to museums in New Jersey, of all places. For those who saw it, though, few will forget the Big Blue Comet. Southern Pacific ES-44 number 411 leads a westbound manifest freight. The second unit is a Union Pacific locomotive which has yet to receive its gray SP number patch. Ever since the Union Pacific was folded into the Southern Pacific, the number of Union Pacific locomotives in their original paint and configuration has dwindled significantly. It has been estimated that there may be only 100 or so such units still in active service. While many rail fans have celebrated the merger, others decry the loss of a railroad name that had been around since the driving of the Golden Spike. A great deal of controversy has broken out recently, however, over the decision to apply the Southern Pacific speed lettering logo to the tender of former Union Pacific steam locomotive number 844.